struck me by my conversations with Tamar. One was the fact that desperation forced them to a place where they really had to seriously look at financial sustainability.
One major thing that I'm taking back is community inclusion. It was mentioned a lot that they had to work to include the communities in their work.
My visit to Tamar really shed some light on a few things that had been brewing a little bit in discussions at sea. In particular, how we can do small things without large income input to maybe have a bigger effect to the guests that visit the parks that we manage, and to get across the message of our organization and the complexities and diversity of the players within the organization.
Well, I've learned several things with Tamar over the past couple of days. You know, just sharing in this experience with my colleagues from Belize. One very important thing: networking, engagement, inclusion, communication. That really stood out for me because as the Belize Tourism Board, you know, our primary function is to market Belize, and I think that there are so many areas, just from what we've learned from Tamar, there are so many areas that we can really improve on with our partnership, networking with our local agencies. It's very important. Community engagement. You have to inform people, you have to talk to people, you have to let them know what you're doing. And so I've really, you know, those 2 points are really, really key and are just some of the things that I really hope to be able to partner with our agencies and improve on.
One buzzword that stood out now and cemented into my mind is economic alternative, domestic economic alternative. It's very important. For many NGOs in Belize, we depend a lot on funding, and what Tamar has showed us is that we can be self-dependent.
The one thing that inspired me the most about Tamar is their level of partnership and collaboration with various entities.
Tamar started through the passion and drive of 2 individuals who really cared about turtles and turtle conservation, and who shared that passion and love with communities throughout the coast of Brazil, particularly here.
Their engagement, where they bring in the community to be a part of the project and to have that ownership of the activities that they're doing.
Even though FCD is a more terrestrial-based organization, I still think that one of the primary highlights or the captivating spark in this tour is how Tamar is able to work to develop interpersonal bonds, relationships with the community, and I believe that is what we at Belize should be implementing.
One thing that impressed me so much about my visit here to Tamar, Brazil, was their administrative structure that they have in place in regards to coordinating all the activities that is carried on by the project. This will help me a lot in my work as my organization PAC continues to expand, especially in its fiduciary roles.
They've been able to also work with government, and a bit surprised that they are also able to work with the oil company who funds different aspects of their work. Government provides 30% of their expenses, and I think that that's impressive to know that they do get support from government, and at the same time from their different centers are able to generate income that goes back into turtle conservation. I learned a lot, and definitely taking back great ideas that we can implement almost immediately. I am thankful to donors who made this possible, the Work Foundation and PACT, and it's been an excellent experience.